What's up, y'all? Welcome to this Impact Review. The finals in the Bound for Glory series, baby. Woo! Alright, ladies and gentlemen. The show kicked off with EC3 and the Miracle having a face-off. Because they're in the finals. Galloway's pissed he's left the building because he's not in the finals, you know? And these two are going to get it on. They've had feud after feud, you know? If you guys remember, EC3 lost his undefeated streak to Bennett, and then Bennett lost his to EC3. So they're going to get it on one last time. And the winner will main event Bound for Glory November 2nd and challenge the champion of the world. And after the face-off, Moose came out and Moose attacked EC3, which is kind of not fair because it gives they fought, but Moose like powerbombed him off the top rope or something. It's not fair because it gives Bennett the advantage, but we'll see how that pans out. Rosemary is with Bram, and she's still telling him she's gonna tell him like she's gonna finish her story, you know. And by the way, go see Ghostbusters if you haven't, you know, good movie. And then after that, we had ourselves a King of the Mountain. I almost said TV title. A King of the Mountain championship match. And this match was good. A lot of people are not going to be happy at the fact that Eli Drake lost to the Cowboy James Storm. But you know what? James Storm went to NXT last year, and then he came back home to TNA, and like everybody was giving him shit. It's time that he gets something. And honestly, even though I guess some people would rather see Drake in this spot, it's going to be James Storm in this spot because then the Lashley came out and he said, "You know something, James Storm? I want that title on your shoulder, and you give me the title and save your ass the ass whooping." And then Cowboy James Storm's like, "Nah, I won that world title 5 years ago, and we had ourselves a party, and we're going to do it again." And yeah, they are going to do it again live if James Storm wins the world title because next week is a live Impact. This episode was the last one of the set of tapings that they did in early July. So yeah. New tapings on August 11th. So they're gonna get it on. I guess the X title is not on the line, but the world title is, and the TV title or the King of the Mountain title. You see, I called it that again. Bobby Lashley wants to be King of the Mountain. And then he says, "When I beat you, you can go buy a $500 replica. I'll give it to you, James Storm. I'm going to give it to you." So he's like, "But I'm going to give you a ass whooping." And James Storm says, "All right, we're going to get it on, big man." And then James Storm leaves the ring. I thought he was shooting with Moose, Lashley was, but I guess not. And then Gil Kim is like, "Stop the bullshit, Maria. Who am I facing?" And then Maria's like, "Don't you worry about your opponent tonight, because you will never get a shot." And then Allie's like, oh, look at that. I almost reviewed it. I guess I got to review the next one because it's a match. Okay, I'll just say it. Fuck it. Allie was like, "Never, never, ever." So Maria got pissed and she put Allie in the match. So Allie's going to wrestle. I have to review it because it's a fucking match. Shit. All right, now Rosemary's going to continue her story. And Bram is like getting upset. He wants to leave. He's uncomfortable. And he's saying, "I'm sure it can't be that bad." And Rosemary's like, "Wait, please don't go. I want to tell you what happened here." So she's going to tell him, "By the way, guys, if I don't get to say this, happy Suicide Squad weekend." You don't want to watch it? I'll watch it. I know people that are watching it, you know. And then tomorrow I'm going to a wrestling show, though, so it's going to be a pretty big weekend. August is already shaping up to be an okay month and pick me up from all the shit we have to deal with politics and all that bullshit. So Gail Kim versus Ali. And then Maria goes ahead and makes it a handicap match. The reason they did this, she had Sienna in there. The reason they did this was because it was too obvious that Gail Kim was going to crush Ali since Ali in kayfabe isn't a wrestler. Just as annoying though. And then Gail Kim, I thought Gail Kim was going to get pinned by Sienna, but Ali got pounced by Sienna by accident. And then Gail Kim gets Sienna out of there, and Gail Kim pins Ali and wins. She moves on. I guess this counts as a victory over Ali, and she still got many knockouts to face. I'm very disappointed that Chelsea Green was not even included in any of these tapings in July. Um, I'm guessing she's gonna come in and face Gail Kim in one of the episodes from the August tapings. That she has to. I was really excited because August 11th will be like that week will be like the 2 months that Chelsea signed, yet she still hasn't been on TV. So I don't understand this. She's good as a face or a heel. I prefer her as a face though, but yeah, maybe she's gonna get it on with Gail Kim, and she might even be in the Bound for Glory match, which would be really cool. All right, broken Matt Hardy calls out Brother Nero, and then he comes out. His wife is like obsolete behind Jeff Hardy. I heard him on Talk of Jericho, by the way, and it was really good. Now, he said, I want to. We will fight for the tag team championship of the world one day. Which, if they fight the Decay at Bound for Glory, I'm gonna mark out, and they're gonna win the titles too. He brings out two jobbers, jabronis, ham and eggers. Matt Hardy does. He brings out Chuck Taylor. Everybody knows Chuck Taylor. Apparently, smarts think that he should be on the announce table. And JT Dunn, who I believe is Shelly Martinez's boyfriend. I've seen some of his matches, and I'm not a big fan of his look, but he's a good wrestler. And it's a tag team match, but Broken Matt steps out with Rebby, and it's a handicap match. The guys are beating on Hardy. A lot of guys that saw this say that these two should be signed. I haven't seen what they could do. You know, they're not in the CWC, but if you sign them and give them like a character change, they could be minions for Matt Hardy. But yeah, they're beating on Jeff Hardy. Matt is yelling at the crowd, "Do not chant that name. It does not exist. Don't chant that. Jeffhardy. Do not do that. His name is not Hardy. I am Hardy." And then like he throws some fat guy from the crowd and bites him. Ah, being all crazy and retarded. And then he tells Jeff, "No top rope," and Jeff is getting ready for that swanton up. "No top rope," and then Jeff does the swanton over Matt's head. Matt gets mad, and then he twists the fates Jeff. He makes Jeff tag him, and then Matt steals the match. He pins the jobber, and he wins the match. And then he says, "Your winner is a broken Matt Hardy, and an obsolete mule, Brother Nero." Mahabali Shira and Credo defeated the Tribunal without Snow in a handicap match because they couldn't afford the fixer. Good. No more of this. No more of these matches, please. You know? Now here comes Rosemary's conclusion. You ready? She said, "Johnny, my lover, I tried to give him a Valentine's Day card. And he showed me that he was like every other boy. And I told him, I'm not like most girls who only take this what." And then Bram is like, "Enough, we've all got heartbroken before. No need to cry about it, love." And then Rosemary's like, and then she like picks up a fucking, I don't know what it was, like a pickaxe or some shit. And Bram's like, "Easy now, easy now." And then Abyss and Crazy Steve come out of nowhere. I knew this was a fucking setup. They throw Bram in a BMW, which has like, which was bleeped out or whatever, the license plate. And then they drive away like the Joker. And they drive away. I'm calling it, Bram will come back with face paint and he will be a Decay member. The guy's needed a character change for a minute, and he's also needed a reason to turn heel. So yeah. EC3 said, "I'm not scared of no Miracle, no Maria, no Moose, no Elk, no other animal. Bring them all out, because I'm ready to main event Bound for Glory series, or Bound for Glory pay-per-view, and be a EC3 time world heavyweight champion. My promo's not over." And then there's a promo with Tyrus the Fixer saying, "If you got a problem, give me a call, and I'm going to be there." Nah, bro. Cash only. And then the main event, Bound for Glory playoffs finals. The Miracle versus EC3. Good match. Towards the end, Moose did get involved. I was hoping Drew Galloway would come out, but he wasn't there, which surprised the hell out of me. And I did see the Miracle winning this thing. Eddie Edwards came out and got Moose out of the way. Maria had been ejected from ringside by the referees. And then they kept countering each other's finishers like, phew, got him. No, I got you. Phew. And then EC3 tried to do that like lock, but then Bennett flipped it to that pinfall that he did on him months ago. And then EC3 caught him finally for that 1% and slammed his head through the freaking canvas. And EC3 pins him. EC3 thing. And EC3, to everybody's surprise, is in the main event. Bound for Glory 2016. This is, I believe, the 12th Bound for Glory, which is going to be off the chisel, off the hook. You know what I'm talking about? I'm happy it's him. It looks like if Lashley does win next week, EC3 will be facing him for all the gold, maybe. Maybe he'll face James Storm, we don't know, but Bennett is out of there. Nobody knows what's going to be there for Bennett in Bound for Glory. You know, it would have been a good story if he won, but I really didn't feel him winning this Bound for Glory playoffs. And I'm glad Carter got it. But yeah, you guys, thanks for watching the TNA Addict, this video. Have a safe weekend. Enjoy August. Happy August, everybody. Can't wait for that live Impact. And happy Suicide Squad weekend, everybody. And shout out to the TNA soldiers. People say that we defend TNA to the death, but hey, what? We're bad guys. It's what we do. Later.